Disney gets destroyed again. Peter Pan and Wendy trailer smoked by fans. Ouch.
Things have not been going well for Disney. I just want to
like, I did react to Peter Pan, the trailer, and I shared my opinion about it. It will be out today on my channel on YouTube, Bunnymon TV. And if you're watching this, it's the same channel. And I did say some bad things and good things about it, but I would say more bad things than good things. You know? So let's see what he thinks. What the community thinks.
Their new Disney Plus movie, Peter Pan and Wendy. Because of course it's now Peter Pan and Wendy, not just Peter Pan.
True, I didn't notice that. I think in this movie they made it more attention on Wendy as well, as a female character. Because the previous movies were called only Peter Pan.
Look nearly as bad as The Little Mermaid, in my opinion. I mean, take a look at this.
Yeah.
I did a video on this yesterday. This is awful. This is the Sebastian for the live action version. It looks incredibly bad. I don't know what they were thinking here. This is why I don't like these live action adaptations of their old stuff. Like this
Hook
just
is
does
gonna
not
be
work.
good in the Peter
That's why everybody was making fun of it, because it looks bad.
So
It
bad.
looks
Like,
awful.
he looks like he doesn't
But
have a
this trailer
face.
came out yesterday. Jude Law is playing Captain Hook.
Jude Law with
actually
Captain
think
Hook is the best part, I feel like.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's a really good actor.
Yeah.
So there were some things that I actually liked about this one.
Uh-huh.
However, there's some stupid stuff in here, like making, like, there's girls and the Lost Boys now. What is that?
No, there were... Oh, really?
In the Lost Boys.
In The Lost Boys, not Lily.
Got girls in it.
Okay.
But Disney's going to
know that.
It's shit like that gets
It's
this trailer
literally Lost
downvoted.
Boys.
132,000 dislikes to 25,000
I
likes.
didn't notice there were girls, to be
Everybody in the
honest. I know
comments
Lily, she was always there with
is
them.
ragging on it.
And she's a girl.
You can see it right here. I love the part where Hook says to Peter Pan, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. Masterful writing. I love the part where Peter said, Wendy, you ain't black unless you vote for me.
Oh my God.
Absolute chills. Love the part where Captain Hook says
Ah,
to Peter,
so
tell
this
me,
is-
do
this
you
is-
bleed?
And I love this type of the comments, like, love the part where, and then totally something that wasn't even in the trailer.
One of the chilling lines in movie history. People do that because they're saying this ain't Peter Pan. Just like when they did it with Little Mermaid, they're saying this ain't Little Mermaid. So this movie's
Listen,
already...
the thing about Peter Pan, what are you comparing it? Are you comparing it to the animation, or are you comparing it to the live action movie of Peter Pan? Because when I think of Peter Pan, I always think of the live action Peter Pan movie. That's what I grew up with. That's what I watched. I didn't really watch the animation that many times, maybe twice in my life, but the Peter Pan movie I watched so many times. And Peter Pan movie, the young actor, he was really young. He was 11 years old or something. But he doesn't look anything like this actor, which is not a problem whatsoever. My issue was the age, how Wendy looks here so much older than the Wendy there. And in a way they have not a romantic relationship, but like loving relationship. They have something, tangible. It's the first magical feelings that you feel, growing up. And I couldn't feel it at all here because it felt like she's his bigger sister or something. And it felt so weird.
Getting downvoted into oblivion. It's another bad.
And Robbie Williams,
for
yeah.
Disney.
Robin Williams.
They're about to have an even worse look this weekend when Creed 3 comes to theaters. I don't think this movie's gonna make massive amounts of money. You see it right here, $38 to $40 million box office. That's pretty low. I don't have anything against this movie. In fact, I'm kind of rooting for it because, well, we have Ant-Man 3.
I think that's from
doing
his
really
side.
bad. In fact, it It's fallen off even worse.
Yo, I heard Cocaine Bear is really good. I heard that the movie is so worth watching. A lot of people are watching that movie. And you guys, the funniest part about it, how much money Cocaine Bear needs to use to actually make the movie compared to Ant-Man. Ant-Man, millions more, if like literally hundreds of millions. But Cocaine Bear was such a, like the idea behind the movie. And it's, look at it. It is going viral. It's insane.
You look at Monday's.
And it's a cheap movie.
It only made $1 million.
It looks stupid.
Well,
it looks stupid, but that's the thing. Have you ever seen a bear on cocaine going crazy? Everybody wants to see that. Listen, people who go to cinema, people who want to go and watch movies in cinema, they don't go to get a really awesome, like not a lot of people will go and watch movies like Godfather. Godfather probably, but not movies like Godfather. They will watch a lot of movies that are just entertaining, fun time, because they may be hanging out with their friends and they want to just have fun time. What's the most fun? Oh, let's go and watch this Cocaine Bear movie, like that sounds like so dumb fun, and we want a dumb fun, we want to say how this night was so awesome by us watching a really dumb movie, like that's the thing. People just want to create dumb memories together, and when you present a really funny dumb movie that is decent and not really bad, people will go on it. People are gonna watch it. People are gonna like literally hang out together and watch this movie, whether in cinema or when they have some free time together. Yeah. Cocaine Bear transforms into a baked potato.
Made
like literally
almost $2 million.
Nobody watches it for like that movie.
Pretty bad.
Just
this
dumb time.
Ran right into a
dumb
door.
Fun time.
Smacked face first into a door.
Oh man.
So it's not going good for this movie. In fact, as I pointed out yesterday in a video, it's breaking more records, just not the kind of records that Disney wants to break. Marvel's Ant-Man 3 breaks Batman versus Superman record. What is that record?
Can we be honest? It wasn't that bad of a movie. Or am I just like a big Marvel fan? Is there something wrong with me? Because every Marvel movie is good for me. There's like good and better. Okay, there is a bit bad, but not like the worst. All right, like there is a bit bad. It was okay, right? It was okay. Not only okay, I loved the humor in it. I was laughing. I loved the humor in it. I loved these parts. I don't want to spoil a lot. Some people haven't seen it yet. But there is this, they have this type, Rick and Morty type of humor. Basically, they have these characters that are, it's a Quantumania, it's an alien type of thing, and these characters are alien-like, and they remind you a lot of characters that you can see in Rick and Morty. And the way they act is like, the humor is literally Rick and Morty humor. And I love that. For me, that is really funny. So there was a couple of funny scenes there with these alien-like creatures, these new characters that we have never seen, and these for me were the best parts in the movie. Which completely messed up the whole other point, because this is like a representation of Phase 5 and introducing finally Kane, the villain, like the Conqueror, in his first time seeing him in his zone, being strong and whatnot. Kang, what did I say? Kang, the Conqueror. And then I didn't really feel it. I didn't really feel that. I didn't feel that he was so powerful, that he's the next Thanos or the next big deal that all Marvel heroes need to unite to fight against, But I will admit his acting skills were really good, and I really loved, I don't want to spoil, I really loved when they introduced multiple, and then you can see how diverse he is as an actor and how much he can accomplish. But I don't want to spoil a lot. So yeah, I really, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't epic. I mean, it's an Ant-Man movie. Every Ant-Man movie it was crucial, but it wasn't, I don't know, Iron Man, or it wasn't Captain America. It's Ant-Man. I never considered Ant-Man Captain America or Iron Man type of character, if you know what I mean. No shading, but yeah.
Well, it's the biggest second weekend drop ever for a movie, I think. So Ant-Man actually barely beat it We're talking like a little tiny percentage. That's how it beat it. I think the exact number here is for Batman versus Superman, it saw a second weekend drop of 69.1 million.
Yeah, I didn't like the movie.
Which is now the record for worst second weekend drop of any superhero film opening to 100 million or more.
No, I didn't like BVS. BVS for me was just a scene after a scene after a scene after a scene of bad CGI. And smashing. That's it.
Beaten.
Like, you just sit and count how many civilians died in the movie.
It's now been beaten by Ant-Man, which dropped to 69.7%. Dropping
I didn't watch the Ultimate Edition.
Batman versus Superman to number 1, or to number 2, and now that record is held by Ant-Man and the Wasp 3 Quantumania. Now, what's funny about this...
Of course, that's what you're going to notice.
I think, finally, Marvel is in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, no. Why did they put that picture?
Is talking about...
Hey, that's shady. They put this picture.
How the quality has declined for Marvel.
Mean.
Marvel Studio faces major backlash over serious quality decline. This is why you're seeing so much of this stuff go back into reshoots. Because they know that they're in trouble. The Marvels. Delayed until the fall. Why is that? They want to reshoot stuff. Why do they want to do that? Well, it's because Ant-Man 3 is breaking all kinds of bad records for them. They're going to be okay when Guardians comes out. A lot of people were saying there's no way that movie will make $1 billion because the other two didn't. But you have to remember, ticket prices are much more expensive now than they were when Guardians 2 came out.
That's
People
true.
like those movies. I think
Guardians of the Galaxy will do
definitely
amazing.
hit $1 billion. I'm not saying for sure that
this is the most serious Guardians of the Galaxy movie, so that's the thing, you know, like it's never serious. Guardians of the Galaxy is one of the funniest movies, Marvel movies out there, and we are fan. It's our second family, and this is like a goodbye for us. It's like Guardian of the Galaxy is the end game of Guardian of the Galaxy, you know, like the new movie. It's going to be the end game.
I think you could do really good.
We have to go and see it.
That movie is going to be the exception.
We have to watch that.
Because that's a loved franchise. Though, I will say that there was a decline from 1 to 2, so who knows? I mean, box office revenue-wise, I'm not saying the movie is going to be bad. That movie will likely be pretty good. Because, well, I think I've enjoyed all of the Guardians movies.
Yeah, everybody
the two
did.
movies and that special.
The special
that
was
holiday
so funny,
special.
yeah.
I like that one too. So I think that one will actually probably be okay. And then that's going to be it for Marvel. After that, the Marvels is going to be a flop. Nobody cares about that movie.
I honestly think that they should have fought for bringing more Guardian of the Galaxy content in the universe. I honestly thought maybe they could have, because they should have built a path into Phase 5. I feel like Guardian of the Galaxy should, in a way, build a path into Phase 5, introducing new human characters or superhero on Earth in the universe, and for them to just bring them and release them for us. I feel like they missed the mark with choosing just Ant-Man as a introduction to Phase 5.
So that one's probably going to flop big time. That's why we haven't seen a trailer for it, by the way. Because remember, that movie's coming out. That movie was supposed to come out in June or something, June or July. They could make a trailer. Why haven't we seen that yet? Because they know that movie's a pile of trash. They were going to wait till the last minute to show you a trailer for that movie. We've seen a trailer for Secret Wars. We haven't seen anything on the Marvels. Why do you think that is? I'm just saying. So
they're just waiting a bit to see where the things are going to go with.
Knocked off of the #1 spot for its third weekend, which is embarrassing. It's going to get knocked down by Creed 3. This is a first for Marvel in a while, because usually they hold the top spot for a while. It almost got knocked out of the first spot last weekend by Cocaine Bear.
I was just waiting for him to mention it, because I saw it immediately.
That movie came pretty damn close to knocking that movie. It came pretty damn close to knocking Ant-Man 3 off of its top spot.
Literally second.
That would have been really embarrassing for Marvel to get beaten by a movie called Cocaine Bear. Domestically, it did get beaten on Friday, and I think even Saturday. The thing that saved it for the total overall weekend was the Thursday. So, this will be fun to watch all of this play out. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below.
There's
also,
like 1 million difference, right? 1.6, 1.7. Let's see what he shared here. Where was it? There you go. Yeah, 1.7, 1.1 million. Even less, 6.5, 7.2. Even less. Oh, the clutch. I feel like on Thursday, everyone from Ant-Man the company went and watched the movie again. Hey, yo, guys, you have a free day today. All going to the cinema to watch. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, man.
None of that money goes to YouTube. You also
support Patreon for creators who do a lot of content that get copyrighted. I would always agree with that. If you watch their content, support them on Patreon because, or if they have a membership on, support them with a membership. It's like $3 a month. And if you watch almost every single video they make, I would say you should support them. Like if you're watching Netflix and you're paying for Netflix every month, I don't see a reason why would you not pay for someone you watch so many videos of. And they have to create that, and they have a life, you know, they have to pay their bills too, you know. All right, guys, that's what I think about this.